Hey, you know my mom's 60th birthday trip. Yeah, turns out I'm gonna have to pass on it.
What? What do you mean you're passing on your mom's birthday? She was looking forward to this the whole time. Did some kind of work emergency pop up or something?
No, it's nothing like that. Me and a guy from my high school baseball team are gonna have a get-together.
Your old baseball team? From high school? How does that keep you from attending your own mother's birthday?
I know, just hear me out. Remember when we went to Ricky's daycare parent-teacher meeting the other day? His teacher, Miss Stevens, was our team manager. Remember, we were all like, what? No way.
Yeah, now I remember. The two of you were carrying on the whole time, talking about how long it's been and the good old days and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. So then we both started contacting people from the old team. Everyone was really psyched about it, and we decided to all meet up.
Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with you meeting up with the guys or whatever. That's not the problem. I'm asking, why is that taking priority over your own mother's birthday?
It turns out Heidi, that's Miss Stevens, is super busy. She is booked up like a fancy restaurant. So if we want her to join, we can only do it next week.
Again, I get that you want to see your friends, but I don't know why it has to be next week. This is your mother's 60th birthday, and the place we booked has a 3-year waiting period right now. If we don't go this time, who knows if we'll ever get the chance to go again.
Oh, come on. Mom's still young and spry. She has at least another 20 years. We can go again some other time.
Your mom has been going on about this trip for months and months. I cannot express enough how important this is to her.
So what do you want me to do about it? If I don't do this now, then we all might really never get to meet up again. Sometimes there are just things that a man just has to do.
There is no way that arranging a get-together with some old high school friends is harder than what we've planned for your mom.
You don't know us. Once we set our mind on something, we do not quit. We go through with it no matter what. That's how we managed to make it all the way to 32nd in the whole state.
I honestly can't even tell if that's good or not.
Anyway, all of that is final. I'm not gonna make it, so make sure to let my mom know.
Oh no, I'm not telling your mom for you. You're the one picking friends over her, you tell her.
I can't tell her. I'm her son. She'd be devastated if she heard directly from me. You've gotta tell her.
I don't want to deliver bad news either. If you care so much, then just go on the trip.
Oh man, I'm just realizing this now. I have packed on the pounds over these years. We'll definitely be playing some ball, so I better go get some new sportswear. Maybe a new bat and glove too. If you're gonna do something, you might as well do it right?
You're an adult and can make your own decisions, but you should seriously think about it. No one knows how much longer they're gonna have their parents in their life. You should spend time with them when you can, or you'll end up regretting it like me.
Oh, don't go guilt-tripping me just because your parents died young. Mine are gonna live a good, long life.
Wow, how very sensitive of you. Well, I hope you're right.
Oh, and since I'm not going, my portion of the trip money will be floating around. Get like $2,000 together for me.
What? How could you possibly need that much money just to go mess around with your friends?
I don't know, I just want to be prepared. We might have to make rentals, plus the actual trip and room fees. Things add up. I'll give back whatever I don't use.
If we cancel your part of the trip, there might be a cancellation fee. I wish you wouldn't act like all of this is no big deal.
Because it shouldn't be. Why are you hassling me? It's the money I made anyway. Did you go and earn it? No, I did. It's my money, so don't tell me how to use it.
And there it is. Every time we have an argument, it's I earn the money, so shut up. You know what? Fine. Just do what you want.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Hey, Paula, I'm afraid I have some bad news. Oh, Mina, what's the matter? It's about your 60th birthday trip. Hank just suddenly told me that he's not going to be able to make it. What? Why? We've been planning it for so long. I know, that's what I told him. The other day, he ran into someone from his old baseball team, the manager or something. They started talking to all their old teammates, and they all decided to go on a trip together.
Oh, you have got to be joking. He could go on a trip with his friends or whatever anytime.
I said the same thing.
Oh, I was looking so forward to it too. I can't believe this.
You know what? Don't let him get you down on your special day. How about just the four of us go? You, me, Ricky, and Carl.
Yes, let's do that. Just the four of us. We don't need Hank to have a good time.
That's the spirit. I'll make the cancellation for one then.
Yes, we'll leave that cold-hearted son of mine behind.
Yeah, let's make him regret not coming.
A moment ago, you mentioned something about a manager.
Oh yeah, that's the person that got this whole thing started. Turns out that she's Ricky's daycare teacher. We met her completely by chance at a parent-teacher meeting.
I see. And you're letting him go? If it was me, I wouldn't be too happy about my husband going on a trip with his ex-girlfriend.
What?
Oh, you didn't hear. Her name is Heidi Stevens, right? She used to come by all the time when Hank was in high school.
Oh, she's his old high school flame? That's news to me.
Oh, no. He really didn't tell you. What is he thinking? The only thing hiding it will do is make people more suspicious. He should have been forthright with you in the beginning.
Oh yes, he absolutely should have made that point known.
Well, in any case, let this be the best family trip we've ever had. We can treat ourselves to a spa day and put it on Hank's card.
That sounds good. This is way too shady. Why would he hide the fact she's his ex-girlfriend? I can't imagine he spent all that time talking about her and didn't think to mention their relationship. My name's Mina. I'm a 32-year-old housewife. I live with my son and husband of 4 years. Now that I'm thinking back on it, there was a couple suspicious points that stood out. One day when my son came home from daycare, he said his teacher was asking about his dad. I knew they were acquainted, so I figured it was just some small talk. Now that I'm thinking about it though, isn't that a strange thing to ask? I promised myself this is the one thing that I'd never do. But desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm going to look at my husband's phone. Hey, Joey! How have you been? It's been forever.
Is this Mina? Hey, how have you been? Yeah, it's been a while, huh? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think that we've seen you since the wedding. My wife's been telling me that we've got to meet up again. You need to come over one of these days.
Oh, that sounds great. We definitely need to get together. Speaking about getting together, I was actually just messaging you to ask about the old baseball team trip coming up.
Baseball team trip? What's that?
You know, the trip? The old high school baseball team getting together and stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really? No one contacted you about it?
I mean, maybe someone forgot to invite me, but I was the captain, and I don't know anyone on the team who has a problem with me.
Yeah, it's not like you could forget the captain. Wow, so weird.
So, you think Hank's lying about a trip or something?
Well, I don't want to make any accusations, but I'm not sure how else you'd describe it. By the way, do you know Heidi Stevens?
Yeah, of course. She was our team manager back in high school.
And she was dating Hank, right?
Well, I don't really remember what kind of relationship they had exactly.
It's okay. Hank's mom told me everything. You don't have to hide it.
Oh, then yeah, they were dating. But if I remember correctly, Heidi got her hands on another girl's boyfriend or something. Whatever it was, she cheated and they split up.
So that's how it was.
Yeah, now that you have me thinking about it, I actually think Hank had a girlfriend too. Then Heidi just kept going after him. I guess he gave into his hormones and dumped his girlfriend to be with Heidi.
Wow, that's quite the history.
Yeah, nuts, right? But why do you want to know about her?
Strange little twist of fate, but she actually works at my son's daycare.
Oh no, that ain't good.
So, should I be worried?
Well, I mean, we all knew what kind of girl she was. She only wanted what already belonged to someone else. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. It was so bad that some couples actually dated in secret just so that she didn't find out.
What a scumbag! How does a woman like that go on to guide little children?
Oh, I hate to ask, but do you think that she has already sunk her claws into Hank?
I'm not proud of it, but I looked at his phone. He is 100% guilty.
Ouch, I am really sorry to hear that.
Don't worry about it. I'll handle things. Thanks for telling me about her, though. It was a huge help.
Yeah, no problem. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think I can handle myself. Once it's all over, I'll let you know.
Alright, if you say so. Do be careful, though. That Heidi can be downright wicked.
I'll take care of her. Wow, that was a good time. I just exposed your affair with Miss Stevens in front of all the parents at the parent-teacher meeting.
What? What are you talking about? I haven't cheated.
Oh, I know all about how you two have been meeting in secret.
We're not meeting in secret. Sure, we've bumped into each other a couple of times, but we just talked about Ricky. If you're gonna go around spewing slander about me to everyone, I'll kick you right out of the house.
Someone's gonna be leaving the house, but it isn't me. I've already gathered all of the evidence. It's over, pal.
What evidence? I don't know what you're talking about.
I wanted to help Ricky with his arts and crafts, so I decided to get a little creative. I took all those gross messages and pictures you've been sending each other and made them into a collage. I then printed out enough copies for everyone and handed them out. The two of you are famous. I also made sure to involve the head of the daycare. It was a good thing I did too, because Miss Stevens went absolutely berserk. She has some serious issues that needed addressing.
This had better be some kind of sick joke.
I wish. A lot of people were laughing today, but there's nothing funny about it. Anyway, I made sure that everyone in the daycare knew what a piece of trash the woman who spends all day with their children is.
Okay, I get that you're mad, but that is absolutely insane. No one in their right mind would do something like that.
Yeah, it was way harder than I thought it was gonna be. I had to get all the screenshots, all those lovey-dovey pictures, the videos. I think I deserve a vacation after all that.
You have gone completely nuts. Who does something like that? All you had to do was come to me and tell me.
Yeah, maybe if it was just about you, we could have done it like that. But it isn't just about you, is it? It's about that backstabbing witch who works at our son's daycare. The woman who puts on a big smile and speaks to me and my son while banging my husband when I'm not looking. Like I could let her off with anything less.
Still, this is way too much.
March 2nd. I want to feel the warmth of your body. March 4th. My wife looks like a pig, but you're an angel. Wow, you even decided to drag me into that one. Gross.
You showed everyone those? Why were you even in my phone to begin with? That's an invasion of privacy.
Oh, you should have heard the other moms. They were howling with laughter. Some of them couldn't even breathe. All until Cheryl saw. Have you met Cheryl? Cheryl don't play. She went right up to your little hussy and was like, "Is this true?" She snapped.
I'm sorry, I get it. Just please, don't do anything else. We really didn't mean anything by it. We were just messing around. It was just an innocent game. You know how it is. The flames start to die out in your own relationship, and so you start playing with fire.
And now you got burned. Not to mention that pathetic lie about going on a trip with the old team. You used your friends just so you can go on a romantic trip with your mistress.
No, that's not true. We really are planning a big get-together trip thing.
Don't even try it. I've already confirmed the lie with Joey. You never even called any of them.
Oh my god, you actually contacted Joey? He's not even your friend. What is wrong with you?
Don't try shifting blame here, scum. You are disgusting. Your dear mother has been looking forward to her 60th birthday family trip for forever, and what do? You cancel on her. Dash your mother's dream trip just so you can go cheat on your wife? How do you even look at yourself in the mirror in the morning?
Yeah, so about that. You haven't told my mom about any of this, right?
No, of course not. I'm doing that now.
Stop, you can't. Why do you want to torture that poor woman? She has done nothing to you.
You are the one who is torturing people. If she gets hurt, it's on you. Grow a spine, you coward.
Stop and think for a second. Look around you. You're on a warpath. Yeah, I messed up a little. Fine, sue me. But why go around and mess up the lives of the people around us? Have a heart.
Messing up people's lives. I think you and that woman have already beat me to that. There are only 2 lives I'm looking to destroy.
Fine, sure, things aren't great. I just don't think that you have the right to go around and do something like this.
Oh, I do have the right. That's why I'm doing it. Get it? Your angel was called into the daycare principal's office and thoroughly chewed out, it sounds like. All the parents called in and complained about the incident. They were fuming about a teacher putting her hands on another woman's husband. This might not even end with her just getting fired.
She's been blowing up my phone this whole time. Oh no, I can't deal with this.
You're just hanging around the house right now, right? Why don't you go gallantly rush to her side? I'm sure she'd appreciate it.
She doesn't want me by her side. She wants to kill me. All because of you. Oh, God, this has gotten way out of control. You do realize you're gonna steal our son's teacher from him, right? Do you feel good about that?
Yeah, I feel great about it. No decent parent would want some person without a shred of moral decency teaching their child. I am very happy that I can get that woman away from all of our children.
The children don't care about those things. All they care about is whether she's nice to them. That's all that counts for the little guys, and they all love her.
Oblivious as ever. I've spoken with the other mothers, and the way she treats the kids is just how she treats people in real life. She treats the little boys and the little girls completely differently. She's a monster, even to the little ones.
Well, how am I supposed to know how she acts in the classroom?
And if you're really gonna go that far to irk me, it looks like she tried getting her hands on some of the other fathers too.
What?
Yeah, your little angel is more like a little rabbit. Whenever she ran into one at a bar, she'd pretend she was drunk and hang all over them.
That's what she did to me.
Yeah, well done, dummy. Fortunately for the other moms, all the other dads are good, honest men and didn't fall for her charms. What I wouldn't give to see her face when those guys turned her down. Out of all the men she went after, there was only one sucker who got caught in her nets.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh no, you were the lucky fish, the one too dumb to see the trap. What did you think, you were the only guy she was after? Like you were special to her? Did you forget about all the stuff she did in high school? She only went after guys with girlfriends. She was so notorious, people in your school had to literally hide their relationship status to keep her at bay. Married men are her favorite dish. She's been working at Candyland this whole time, and you're the sucker.
She just called me by the pet names she used to call me when we were dating back then. I don't know, I guess I just got all nostalgic about the good old days and stuff. Oh, I am such an idiot.
Things like that are supposed to stay in memories. Nothing good ever happens to people living in the past.
You're right, I know. Hey, my mom's trip is this Saturday, right? Yeah, that's just the thing I need to get my mind off of all of this. Let my mom know that I'll be coming. It'll make her happy too.
Sorry, we canceled your reservation a while ago.
Why did you cancel? Call them up. I'm sure if there was just one cancellation, they can still manage to get me back in.
I canceled because you told me to cancel, you twit. And even if they would let you back in, I'm not calling them.
Oh, come on. I want to go. Stop thinking about yourself and consider my mom's feelings for a second.
March 5th. Don't worry about it. I'd rather spend my day with you than my annoying mom. Barf. March 5th. I just hope our love will burn just as strongly when we reach our 60s. I don't want to hear another word about your mom come out of your filthy mouth.
Please don't let her know. I don't think that she could handle it.
Oh, I already sent her the screenshot.
You did what?
Oh yeah, she knows already. She actually just called me, bawling her eyes out. I'm talking to her on speaker right now, actually.
You really have no heart, do you?
After I told her I was going to divorce you, the waterworks really got cranked up a notch. I hope she doesn't flood the house. I do feel bad for her, but we don't marry to appease our parents.
So what? You're just gonna leave?
Leave? Me? No, why would I leave? You're the one who's going to be doing the leaving.
You're kicking me out?
Yeah, I mean, my life is set up here. Ricky's school is here. I don't want to pack up and start over somewhere else.
Oh, come on. Do you know how long it takes to get to work from my parents' place?
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Why not?
Your mom said she's never letting you in the house again.
Oh, come on. Oh, where am I gonna go?
Don't know. Don't care. When you find a place, let me know. I'll send you your stuff.
Oh, this can't be happening.
Hank found a rundown apartment building to live in. I sent him all his stuff, but I have no idea where he's gonna put it. We settled the divorce through lawyers, so I didn't have to deal with him anymore. As for Miss Stevens, she got her license revoked. It's a surprisingly close-knit industry too, so she'll probably never be back. Right now, she works at a bar trying to grind out a buck making tips off drunk men. Actually, I think it suits her really well. Me, my son, and my now ex-in-laws went on the vacation of a lifetime.
I really didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna invite you to my wedding because you're my mom. But you better not do anything to embarrass me. Just sit in the corner and keep quiet. Is that clear, Mom?
Tim, how can you talk to me like that? I'm your mother.
I'm so glad that I can finally cut ties with you. This is the end for us.
Wait, what are you talking about? The end of what?
I was so darn unlucky to be raised by a single mom like you. It would have been so nice to have a dad, you know? I have no idea what I did to deserve to be born as your child.
I didn't know that you thought about me like that.
Oh, I absolutely hated being your child. We were always living paycheck to paycheck because I didn't have a dad. All my friends had both of their parents, and they all seemed so much better off than me. Everything was so unfair. My life was terrible from the very day I was born.
I'm really sorry that you feel that way, Tim. I really did try my best to make you happy, though. We should be celebrating the fact that you're finally getting married to a wonderful woman, too, and not dwell on the past, right? I was so happy when I first heard that you were gonna get married.
It's not like I'm getting married to make you happy. I'm doing this for my own happiness.
Yes, of course. You should always prioritize your own happiness over mine.
The only reason I'm inviting you to the wedding is because everyone's gonna ask questions if none of my family attend.
Oh, then I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to attend alone. I'm sure that your dad is watching us from heaven. I know for sure that he'd be delighted that you're getting married.
Oh, stop it with that kind of crap. He's dead. He is not watching over me or anything.
What is the matter with you? Why are you in such a bad mood today?
Oh, shut up. I've always been like this. You just never paid attention to me.
Did I do something to upset you? Please, tell me what's wrong.
Your existence is what upsets me. Just talking to you makes me so angry.
I know that we didn't have an easy life, but I managed to get you to graduate from college.
So you're saying that I should be grateful for that? Everything always has to be about you, doesn't it? This is why I hate you.
Please don't use that kind of language toward me. We only have each other as family. We should be taking care of each other, and you know I love you, Tim.
I'm about to start a family of my own. I have no need for you anymore. You're completely worthless to me now. I don't ever want to see you again, ever.
Does that mean you're gonna cut ties with me completely then?
Yes, you're gonna be completely alone from now on, and see if I care. You've always looked forward to seeing your grandchildren, right?
Yes, I'm still looking forward to that day so much.
Well, too bad. I am never gonna let you meet my children when they're born. I'm not gonna send you photos of them either.
Please, tell me what is going on. I promise I'll apologize to you if I did something to upset you.
Apologizing to me isn't gonna heal the wounds I suffered growing up as your child.
Did I really make you suffer that much? It's not like we were living in poverty. I actually think that we lived a pretty good lifestyle.
You can't seriously be saying that, Mom. All of my friends went on vacation abroad during the summer. Their parents bought them so many nice clothes and all that.
I guess we didn't have the money to go on vacation abroad, but we went on plenty of vacations nearby, didn't we? And I didn't buy you expensive clothes because I didn't think it was necessary for high school kids.
All the other kids were allowed to eat out on the weekends, but I always had to go home to eat your gross food.
I just didn't want you eating out every single day. I gave you money from time to time to eat out with your friends, did I not?
Most importantly, everyone else had a dad.
That's not something I could do anything about, Tim, and you know that. Your dad passed away because of a fatal illness. What could I have done,
Well, maybe he wouldn't have died if you had noticed how sick he was earlier. You're the reason why he's no longer alive. It's all your fault. You're just the best at ruining everyone's lives, Mom.
Tim, how dare you say that to me? Do you not think about how this makes me feel?
Oh, just shut up already. I want you to suffer. If what I said hurt your feelings, then that's what I want.
Please, stop. We shouldn't be arguing right before your wedding. You're gonna be married next week. You should be looking forward to the new chapter of your life. You better not be showing this kind of attitude to your fiancé.
Stop telling me what I should and shouldn't do. I am not gonna listen to you.
Hello, my name is Mary, and I'm 50 years old. I gave birth to Tim when I was 24 years old. The three of us, me, my late husband, and Tim, were living a very happy life together until everything started falling apart. My husband passed away from an illness when Tim was just 5 years old. He was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, and the doctors were unable to do anything. It took us all by surprise because he seemed perfectly healthy until the diagnosis. I never ended up getting remarried after my husband passed away, and all I did was do my best in raising my son as a single mother. There were times when I wanted to cry and just give up. There were plenty of times when I wished that my husband was still alive. But I still tried my very best to raise my son by myself. I sacrificed so much for his sake. So I was shocked to find out how he really felt about me. When I first heard that he was getting married, I was so happy. It felt like a huge reward for raising him all by myself. Unfortunately, all of my joy was shattered with just a few harsh words from him, and the worst day of my life was to come soon. Tim, what was that speech you just gave everyone?
What? I just wrote down everything that I felt towards you in that letter to you. It's how I really feel about you.
You said that being raised by me was worse than living in hell. And that you didn't feel a single bit of gratitude toward me after all these years. You ended the speech by saying that you were going to cut me off and out of your life forever. There was absolutely no need to say this in front of all the wedding guests. I was completely humiliated.
Stop complaining. I was just telling you how I really felt, Mother.
You could have told me this in private.
Well, I thought it would be best if I announced it in front of everyone. I thought it would be more effective this way.
Do you not realize that you embarrass yourself too by saying that in front of everyone?
Actually, I wasn't embarrassed at all.
All of the guests looked really uncomfortable when you were giving the speech.
I don't care what the guests thought. I was satisfied because I got to say how I really felt. You seemed really jealous when my wife handed a huge bouquet of flowers to her parents. Did you want a thank you gift? I bet you were hoping that you would get something from me. My gift to you was that speech.
You didn't have to do that to me, Tim. Anyway, are you heading to the after party now?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready for now.
Well, I hope that your friends turn up.
Why wouldn't they? Everyone was really looking forward to the after party.
Well, some of your friends came to talk to me after that speech was over.
And what? What did they say to you?
They were consoling me, saying that they had no idea you were that kind of horrible person. They seemed to be very disappointed in you.
Wait, what?
They tried to cheer me up and sympathized with me, saying that I did the best I could.
I can't believe you acted like a victim so that you could be consoled. This is my wedding. I don't need you trying to take the spotlight from me.
What did you expect? Did you think that I would just sit around with a smile after that speech you gave to me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I expect. You're my mom.
Well, make yourself clear already. Which is it?
What are you talking about now?
Am I your mom or not? You were saying that you were going to cut ties with me earlier.
You might be my biological mom, but I don't actually think of you as my mom.
You're not making any sense at all. Listen, I am still your mother, no matter what.
No, I don't want you in my life at all. I don't want you seeing or talking to my wife or her relatives either.
That's not possible. I've been invited to have dinner with your wife's parents tonight.
Why the hell are you going then? You need to politely decline the offer, you idiot.
I thought that it would be very rude to decline the kind offer, didn't I?
Don't you dare go to dinner with them. Why does a failure of a parent like you have to talk with them anyway? You are just gonna embarrass us if you go.
So, now it's come to the point where you're calling me a failure?
There is nothing wrong with calling you that. It's the truth after all.
I can't believe that you've changed this much. You used to be so kind and gentle when you were younger. I still treasure those memories that I had with you when you were younger.
Now shut your mouth. I don't have a single good memory with you at all.
That's very sad to hear, Tim.
And whose fault is that?
Well then, fine. If it makes you happy, then let's cut ties. You don't have to have anything to do with me going forward.
Good, I have no intention of taking care of you when you get old, so don't expect me to come and help you. I also never want to see your face ever again, is that clear?
Yes, I understand what it means to cut ties with someone, Tim. Thank you.
Good.
I wonder where I went wrong in raising you.
I doubt you did anything right. None of it was right. And thanks to that, I've been through hell.
Well, I don't know what to say anymore.
I'm gonna be late for this after party.
Okay, well, you'd better get going then. Goodbye, Tim.
How could this happen to me?
Tim, is this to me? Why are you messaging me?
This is all your fault. You just keep on ruining my life, don't you?
What did I do wrong this time, then?
Everyone was mad at me at the after party. It wasn't fun at all. They all told me how wrong I was. It was so humiliating. It's meant to be my wedding day.
Oh, I see.
They told me that I went way too far with the speech that I gave. I even got told I should apologize to you.
I'm glad that you've managed to surround yourself with some wonderful friends, then.
My wife even said that she wants to rethink our marriage. Why is this happening to me? All I did was cut ties with you, the garbage idiot of a mom that you are.
I was actually eating dinner with your wife's parents just now.
I thought I told you to not go. I can't believe that you didn't listen to me.
I did try to say no, but they just insisted to have a conversation with them.
Well, what did they say to you then?
They told me that they were disappointed, but they were also glad that they managed to see who you truly are inside.
They would have never said that about me, and they love me.
They were also saying that they're not going to give their precious daughter away to someone like you. You and Michelle don't have any children yet, so it's not too late.
You're lying, right? They didn't really say that. We literally just had our wedding day today.
I think they're going to ask you to leave Michelle alone and pay for the entire wedding fee since you ruined it for them.
Wait, what? Why? We're splitting the fees. If anything, I thought they would be paying for it.
Who was the one that ruined the wedding by embarrassing themselves in front of everyone? Aren't you the one that ruined the day for everyone here?
Why is everyone making such a big deal out of this? All I did was cut ties with you. It's nothing to cry about.
I can't believe that you don't even know what you did wrong, Tim. I really didn't mean to raise you like this. I guess I spoiled you too much because you didn't have a father?
Stop talking like this is all my fault. You don't know how difficult my life's been. I knew that we didn't have much money, so I chose the cheapest college that I could find. I never had enough pocket money, but I didn't keep asking for more and more.
Well, you should have told me about it. I might have been able to do something about it.
Even the wedding fees were going to be paid by Michelle's parents. You couldn't pay a single cent of the wedding fees.
Listen, Tim, I was the one that paid for the entire wedding. I told Michelle's family to keep it a secret from you, so that's why you didn't know about it.
Wait, what did you just say?
To be honest with you, I had enough money to send you to any college that you wanted to go to. You could have talked to me about it if you weren't happy about your choices.
I don't believe you at all. Where did you have that kind of money?
Your dad had a lot saved up, and I also got money from his life insurance.
So, we had money all of this time? Why did you never tell me about it? I could have bought so many things during high school then. I could have been one of the popular kids.
I knew that it would be bad if I told you about it during high school. You would have turned out less humble and spoiled. Although I guess I should have thought about it more now.
You could have at least given me a little more back then. Oh my god! What the hell did you do?
I didn't want you to waste his money on insignificant things like that. Still, I promised that I would use all the money that your dad left behind for your sake when I needed to. For example, I used some of it when you decided to get your driver's license and to pay for your college fees.
Well, you should have told me about this. Why did you keep this a secret from me for so long? I would have never made that speech at the wedding if I had known about this.
So, that means the only thing you care about is if I have money or not. I went through a lot of pain giving birth to you. I've loved and cared for you since the day you were born. There has not been a single day where I haven't thought about you. But now you've completely left me devastated. It feels like all my efforts has been for nothing. I don't want to believe that an evil human being like you is my son.
Did you just say that you don't want me to be your son? So you're saying that you want to cut ties with me or something?
What are you talking about? You were the one that told me that you wanted to cut ties with me in the first place.
That was only because I thought you had no money. Things are different if you're rich.
Oh my god, Tim. Someone like you, who can't accept his mother's love, doesn't deserve to start a family. There is no way you're going to be able to make your wife and future child happy at this rate. This is exactly what your wife's parents think about you as well.
So what's gonna happen to me then?
You guys are going to get a divorce right away.
We literally just had our wedding. I am not getting a divorce the very next day. I even invited my boss and coworkers to the wedding. What am I meant to say to them when I go back to work tomorrow if I get divorced already?
I know that they were there. Your boss even came to talk to me once the wedding was over.
What did he say to you?
He was saying that you're a competent and reliable worker, and he had high hopes for you in the future. But that he was so disappointed to see the kind of person you could be. He looked a bit ashamed and sad talking about you, you know? I was so embarrassed to hear that directly from your boss as well. But I also know that everyone came to talk to me to console me and support me. I am really grateful that they all had my back.
I'm not gonna get fired, am I? This is a job that I finally managed to find after countless failed interviews.
Well, it's not like you caused trouble to the company, so I doubt you'd get fired. There is a possibility that you might get transferred or demoted, though.
Wait, what? I like it here. I don't want to get transferred.
It's not for sure yet. It's just that the boss was asking me if you hated the hot weather or cold weather more. I thought that he might be hinting a move for you.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I work at the main office of the company. The salary is meant to be the highest at this office, too. The rest of the offices are all in the countryside.
Well, this is none of my business now, is it? I hope you won't get demoted or transferred, and that's that.
So you're seriously gonna abandon your own child? I don't even have a dad. I am gonna be completely alone.
It's interesting to see how quickly you've changed your mind. You were the one that tried to abandon me first. You humiliated me in front of all your wedding guests and tried to cut ties with me.
Oh, please, Mom, you can't abandon me as well. I've lost all of my friends and wife in the past 24 hours. You're all that I have left now. Oh, please don't go.
I was the one who raised you, and it turns out I didn't do as good of a job as they thought I did. I have to take responsibility for it too.
If you're planning to take responsibility, then help me out. Just give me money so that I can get my life back together.
You're an adult already. Stop depending on me for everything.
But you just said you'd take responsibility.
I have nothing left that I can teach you. I tried my best, but you never seem to listen to anything I say. You're on your own now. You're just gonna have to learn from your mistakes. Maybe you'll finally start to realize what you've done wrong once you suffer. Everything that happens to you is a consequence of your actions, Tim.
What am I meant to do, though? My life is falling apart. I've lost my wife, my friends, my job, and now I'm about to lose my only family?
You only have yourself to blame for that. Don't come and see me until the day you can admit that you were the one at fault for everything that happened here.
How is any of this my fault, though? I don't understand.
You ruined the entire wedding, Tim. A wedding that cost a total of $30,000.
The wedding cost $30,000? You know that I can't pay that. My life's at rock bottom right now.
Yeah, and so what?
Maybe if I sell all the wedding gifts we received, I can pay that.
Are you an idiot? You don't deserve to accept any of those gifts after what you did. Your wife has already started to return all the gifts to the guests.
Then that means I really don't have any money.
I also told your boss that you absolutely hate the cold weather.
Oh no, that means I'm gonna get sent to the northern office in the middle of nowhere. My coworker that transferred from that office branch said that the working conditions there are hellish. I heard that he had to work overtime every single day.
Well, tough luck.
Mom, I am really sorry for what I did at the wedding. I really regret it now. Please forgive me. My life is crumbling apart, and I need you.
Well, that's great to hear. I think that you need to start being more independent. I'm going to get going now. Goodbye, Tim.
Mom, don't go.
Rumors about what Tim had done at his wedding spread through his company like wildfire. His boss transferred him to an office in the countryside near the Canadian borders, which meant it was freezing cold every day. On top of his regular office work, he now has extra work to do outdoors. I heard his day starts off by shoveling the snow off the roads outside their office. Tim has always hated the cold ever since he was little, so that's some punishment for him, right? He has also slowly started to pay me back for the wedding fees that he owes. He's been sending me $500 a month, and it looks like at this rate it's going to take over 5 years for him to pay me back. Anyway, more important than that, I just hope he learns his lesson from this and tries to be a better human being. I actually received a letter and a small gift from him the other day, which was thoughtful of him. It seems like he's slowly starting to show me the kind and gentle Tim that he used to be when he was a kid.
I just took out a loan and bought us a larger house so that we can live with my mother. Huh? If you don't like that, then let's get a divorce. Well, if you insist. Seriously. Since you want to give me such an ultimatum of choosing divorce or your mom, I'll take the divorce. Oh, and we'll have to split our properties fairly. We can talk more about that when you get home. Wait! Why do you already have things like that on your mind? Because I have been prepared for something like this for a long time now. And having to live with that crazy old lady is a no-go for me. I'd rather jump off a building than live another day in the same house as her. What is wrong with you, Brooke? Don't you dare say things like that about her. Have you forgotten about all the things she did to me after going to visit her house when we just got married? She just happened to run over your favorite shoes with her car is all. Is that so bad that you'll throw away our life together? It wasn't just that. Whenever I'd use the toilet at her place, she'd turn out the lights on me. She'd also throw ants and dirt into the food she made for me. The fact that she treats a 30-year-old woman like that at her age, especially when she's her new daughter-in-law, is infuriating. I think she was just upset that her only child was moving out of the house. I doubt she'd still do things like that to you now. But the fact that she did stuff like that in the first place to me, it's crazy, and she deserves to be locked up in a mental hospital. But it's been over 2 years now, and I've given you the luxury of living in a house separate from her. Shouldn't you be thankful? No! You're really a blockhead, aren't you? You should know to listen to what your husband has to say by this point. Yeah, that kind of talk is why I'm fine divorcing you. That has nothing to do with me. It's your fault that I have to treat you this way. Well, it was you that gave me the choice of divorcing or living with that witch. That was just a joke. If you leave us, my mama is going to be furious with you. I've only just started to get irked by this, but calling her mama as a grown man? What's wrong with that? It's gross! And you always talk to her like a man-child. Do you want to be known as the biggest mama's boy in history? I've always called her that, but since you always made mean comments towards me, I decided to try and not talk to her like that with you around. Huh? So you really are a child? What about that makes me look like a child? Maybe it's the fact that when your mommy isn't around, you can't make decisions on your own. I'm always just a little anxious, so it's hard for me to choose what to do without her chiming in. You also still act like you're afraid of ghosts. You complain about going into dark rooms and about having all the lights off when we go to sleep. I'm just worried about a robber breaking into our house if we have all the lights out. Yeah. I guess we can just leave it at that. Screw you! I'm not some dumb child. So, are we getting divorced? Or staying together? No divorce! We're going to live in that new house with my mom and you'll be paying off the loan. That's another reason why I'm not living there. Are you not listening to me? Why do you have to be so selfish over something that happened years ago? Right? Doesn't the way I act right now make you want to leave me? I think us getting separated is the best choice. I'm not going to be played by you. If I don't have you around, there'll be no one willing to pay that loan off. And what makes you think I'm willing to? After everything I've just said. Because it's your job as my wife to take care of the house, and that includes the payments. Well, luckily in a little bit I'll no longer be your wife. So I'll have nothing to lose.
You really want to test me?
Are we done yet? I have to get back to work. When I'm home, we can talk more.
We are not getting a divorce. Don't you dare try anything. I'll make sure you listen to everything I say.
I'm sure you guys are all wondering why I decided to marry a man-child like Garrett. A few years ago, I thought the way he acted was pretty cute, and I soon fell in love with him, hoping that it was just a small part of his personality. But I was wrong. My name is Brooke, and I'm 32 years old. My husband is Garrett, and he is 29. When we first met, it was at a restaurant that he worked at, where I just happened to walk into him, causing all the juice that he was carrying out to get on my dress. After that, we both laughed it off and started to become really good friends. Over time, we really bonded. And 2 years ago, we got married. As long as I overlooked his childish side, he was really good at getting chores done while I was at work, and would even give me a massage to relieve my stress after getting home. I really was lucky at first to have married a man like him. His mom lives in a small house about 30 minutes away from us, on the outside of the city. She has a lot of downsides to her, and after we married and I met her more directly, I started to realize just how horrible she was, and decided to stay away from her. Garrett was kind enough to let life stay like that for a while, and it was truly peaceful. But for him to all of a sudden turn around and tell me to move into a new house with his mother and him really threw me off. He knew that I was going to have a problem with that, and threw divorce in as the other option if I decided to not join them. I played his game and told him that I'd choose divorce over living with his crappy mom. And from there, he only furthered his aggression towards me.
I heard that you didn't want to give any money to pay off the first month of our payments, so I made it work.
Huh?
All of your stuff that you had in our house, I sold.
What?
Because you decided not to listen to me about doing your job, I took things into my own hands.
What did you sell of mine?
I sold all of the old furniture that we had from back when you were living alone, as well as the TV and smart home system.
What about the laundry machine and dryer? If you sold those as well, how are we going to clean our clothes?
I sure did. All of it. Even the fridge and microwave. We're going to be moving into that new house soon, so we don't need all this old crap. I also took care of all those dirty rocks you were collecting as part of your boring hobby.
No. I got those from all over the world! All of those rare minerals and gems that I had.
I also took care of your clothes and shoes that you never wore. All sold. I was able to get around $2,000 for those things alone.
I've been keeping all of those branded clothing for the past 10 years now. I can't believe this.
How does it feel? This is what happens when you try to go against the word of your husband.
So, you did all this to teach me a lesson?
Well, I had to make sure you couldn't run from me. But just in case you still want to, I have all this money from selling your things.
Fine. Then I'll stop talking about getting a divorce.
So you're going to start following my every word?
Well, it seems like that's all I can do now. Did you already use that money to make a payment on the new house?
In another 2 weeks, I'll be able to start paying the realtor for the place. I just have to wait for them to finish up all the billing paperwork.
So for the time being, we still have to live here without any furniture or appliances?
Well, until we move, we'll be staying at my mom's house.
I see. Well, I guess the situation is better than I expected it to be.
What?
Huh? It's nothing.
Until the time comes for the new house, you can use the time to get acquainted with Mom. She'll teach you all about how to care for her, so don't you dare doze off during her class.
Oh, this sounds like fun. I can't wait!
I knew you'd start to fall in line. If you keep this new attitude of yours up, we might even start to treat you with dignity again. We just got all of the paperwork signed for us to move into the new house. So get your things and get over here.
Hmm.
What's wrong with you now?
Nothing, really. Moving into that new house with you two has nothing to do with me.
What are you talking about?
I'm not living with your mom.
We agreed you'd be doing this, so don't try and fight me now.
I'm not going to live with you and your old hag. And no matter how hard you tried to persuade me, I won't change my decision.
If you don't come here right now to live with us, we'll be getting a divorce. Is that what you want?
Happily. And you'll be left paying that $100,000 loan on your own. Ha! I've been waiting a very long time now for this to happen.
If you leave us, do you know what kind of pain you'll bring to my mama and I?
Well, none of that will matter to me, so don't even try scaring me.
Then why have you been doing as I've said for the past 2 weeks if you had no plans of moving in still?
I was just waiting to find out if you really took out that huge loan. And once you guys had calmed down, I'd make my move.
What do you mean by that?
I wanted to make sure you'd be going to lone hell with your mom.
What?
You think I'd really shut up after you sold all my furniture, appliances, clothes, and gems?
I just thought you had finally learned to listen to me.
I know that you just wanted me to stay with you so that my money would be used to pay off that loan. So before that can happen, I'm making my move and running away from you two bozos.
I have a $100,000 loan that needs to be paid off. Don't start acting like you can just leave.
And how are you going to plan on paying everything off when you only work a part-time job on the weekends? I don't even know how you were able to get the loan in the first place.
Well, I had Mama ask around for me. I was able to find a place that would let me take that money and use it towards a house.
And what company allowed that?
Mustang Loan Services.
Oh my god.
What?
That place? I've heard that they are super strict when it comes to making payments.
What?
They make themselves out to be a very safe option for borrowing money, but once you are tricked into taking money from them, they hit you with huge interest rates.
I didn't know that. What the hell?
The fact that they never told you your rates, wasn't that a red flag to you?
Well, I didn't bother asking.
Seriously?
What's wrong with that, though? I thought you'd be paying it off, so I didn't worry about all that at the time.
Well, now that I've looked it up, after borrowing that $100,000, you'll have to return $6,000 to them every month at least. Can you handle that with your part-time job?
No way! That's going to be impossible.
I guess I should have known a man-child like you wouldn't understand this sort of stuff.
I've never had to worry about money because you and Mama have been there for me.
Well, I guess this will be your final lesson, huh?
What am I going to do?
Well, whatever it is you choose to do. It won't involve me. I'm going to make sure that you pay settlements to me after the divorce, okay?
Wait, why?
Well, you technically committed theft by selling all my things without my consent, right? You made about $10,000 in total with all of my furniture included.
Well, that was all old stuff that you wouldn't need after the move. And all those rocks didn't mean a thing to me other than the amount of money I could get from selling them.
Of course, I shouldn't be too worried about old furniture being sold, but those so-called rocks that you didn't care about were a part of my long-standing collection. I had to go to countless auctions to get some of them, and many were extremely rare. There were even diamonds and emeralds within that collection.
What? How was I supposed to know that?
Well, I had certificates of authenticity next to them that you could have read before giving all my stuff away. I'll make sure to use those to get the amount they were worth back from you.
But you can't do that. We are still married. That is all part of our shared properties as husband and wife. So I'm sorry, but you can't file crap against me.
However, all of that stuff was things I owned before we married. And I have all the receipts to prove it. So you're out of options.
No.
Next, I'm going to file charges against you for assault. Both your mom and you. That'll not only come with a heavy settlement, but maybe even jail time.
We haven't assaulted you. You don't even have evidence if we did.
Well, for the past 2 weeks, I've had my back covered. Did you think I was just sitting around letting you guys take turns on me? Whenever you guys would see me, you'd always throw things at me. Shoes, bottles, dirt, and so on.
So what? We didn't throw those things at you that hard.
I ended up with bruises as well as cuts and the fear of being around you guys. That is more than enough to accuse you guys of assault.
But you still don't have any proof.
I placed cameras around the living room and kitchen to make sure I caught anything suspicious about you two. And it turns out I got more than I needed. Everything from you and your mom threatening me to you both harming me physically.
When did you get those cameras up?
While you two were sleeping, so that you would never know where they were. And even if you did notice, I'd just say they were there in case of a break-in.
I'm at a loss of words. I never thought you'd be smart enough to fight back.
I even have the video of you throwing a can at my head and screaming 50 points. Laughing and screaming as I laid on the floor with a cut near my eye.
Even that.
I'm going to ask for at least $40,000 in settlements for the damage that you caused to me.
But I already have to focus on paying off the loan. Do you think I'll be able to pay you as well?
Like I said, how you go about paying me is none of my business.
Wait. We'll still have to split our properties after the divorce, right?
Well, that's not going to happen now.
What do you mean? We have all that money saved up for our kids in the future.
I used it all.
On what?
Well, whenever I was home alone, I'd splurge on some really fancy foods.
Why were you eating stuff like that without us?
It was so I could take a break from all the horrors that you two were putting me through. It relaxed me.
What a frickin' waste!
But whenever you guys were feeling stressed, you'd always have me bring home expensive food for you to eat and relax with.
Ugh! What else did you buy with that money?
Before coming home from work, I'd go out to fancy bars and order a few nice drinks, as well as getting the best steaks to eat. I'd sometimes even order a whole roast and eat it.
How did you have the room in your stomach for all that?
When you're eating the finest meats, you never stop to think about becoming full.
So you were probably spending over $400 a day just on food and drinks?
Even more than that sometimes. Over the past 2 weeks, $15,000, I think.
Did you at least use that money to buy nice food for us when you came home to cook?
Absolutely not. I just bought you guys the discounted meat and vegetables whenever I shop for you guys.
What the hell, Brooke?
I mean, most of that money was from what I saved before marriage anyways, so I don't feel bad for you two at all.
Come on!
No, you come on! I bet if I didn't spend that money soon, you would use it for your own gains!
I'm sorry.
Apologizing now is a bit too late, don't you think?
But I really screwed up. I made your life hell, all because I wanted my mama.
Ah. So this is supposed to be the part where I forgive you and forget all this mess. Not going to happen.
Just wait. If I don't have the money you make...
Then you're going to sink under the water. Sounds well deserved to me. I'll make sure that my lawyer gets in touch with you about the court settlements. Once the divorce is finalized, you'd better give me all I ask for.
But I have no way to do that right now.
Well, you're not going to be seeing me anymore going forward, so you'll have to have that chat with the judge. In other words, this is where you begin your life in hell.
You're the devil. A dang witch! Everything I said and did to you was a mistake. You're like a god to Mama and I. Please come back.
After that unfortunate turn of events, I no longer met with Garrett, and I chose a new apartment to move into. I was able to find a lawyer to support me, and he made sure that I get every penny that I deserved. After all the paperwork and taking him and his mama to court, I was able to finish with a settlement of over $80,000. This included the amount for him and his mom assaulting me. Garrett and her would also be sentenced to being on parole for 2 years as part of their punishment for hurting me. Luckily, I was able to get my money from them after a few weeks, and as surprised by that as I was, I never bothered asking how they got the money. What I later heard from my lawyer was that to pay me, they took out another loan from that Mustang company, and soon fell into a vicious cycle of owing more and more. They would eventually lose that new house of theirs to the loan company, and be forced to live in a small rundown apartment out in the farm fields about 2 hours from the city. They still had more to pay off, though, in terms of loans, and I'm still not really sure what they can do to get out of that deep, dark pit they dug. Garrett is only making $1,500 a month with that weekend job, and unless he starts working more, he'll be toast. I could also see his mom getting a job to try and support themselves a little, but I doubt Mama's boy would let her do that. I guess I'll truly never know how things turn out for them, unless I see something on the news about Garrett resorting to crime or something to make a living. I'm living a pretty decent life now as well in this apartment. I'm trying to restart my collection of rare rocks and gems, as well as move up in my company so that I'll have more money to put towards my hobby. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.